Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. My name is Cece and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my opinions and my experiences with the paranormal. So, growing up, I never really paid any attention to the paranormal and all that kind of stuff. It was just one of those like out of sight, out of mind things, if that makes any sense. And like, I just didn't really pay attention to anything paranormal, and so growing up, I can't really seem to pinpoint any paranormal experiences that I had because I wasn't really thinking about it and wasn't really paying any sort of attention to the afterlife and anything just like that kind of stuff. And so I growing up, I didn't believe in it, but like I like I don't know how to describe it. I was like just neutral on the paranormal. Like I kind of believed it, but then I kind of didn't believe it, and because of that, like I just said, I can't really pinpoint any um like paranormal experiences growing up. There was one time when I was at my one of my grandpa's houses, and um I went to the bathroom and I felt like I was being watched, but that was the extent of it. And when I was like becoming a teenager and like going through like middle school and early high school, I was really in the like ghosts and spirits and demons and the afterlife and like religion and stuff. Like I didn't believe in it. Like I believed that like there was no scientific proof for that, so it's not real. And I held that kind or I held that belief for a long time. And I also like because of that didn't really um, pay attention to see if I was having any paranormal experiences. And when I moved to where I live now, when my parents and I were like looking at houses to move into, and we found the house that we're living in now, I was just like curious and asked the people who own this house if there were like if anyone died in this house, and she said yeah. And a part like there was always like a little part of me that believed in like the paranormal and spirits and like houses being haunted. And so I looked at her kind of weird, and she said, "Oh, like don't worry, this house isn't haunted." And like he passed peacefully, and that was the end of that conversation. And like she didn't tell me or my parents which room the person died in, and like that like kind of like creeps me out about this house, like just because like I don't know if he died in the living room. I don't know if the person died in my room or my mom's room, or like I no one knows. And so like I still like after that, and like after moving into the house I live in now, I just went back to oh, like ghosts and spirits and the paranormal, and none of it's real. And I held that belief until quarantine. And like during quarantine, I've been doing a lot of like actually trying to figure myself out, and I have been watching a lot of like paranormal videos and like people reading paranormal Reddit stories and all that kind of stuff. And I've slowly have been becoming a believer in the paranormal. And I, now that like I'm actively trying to like pay attention to see if I'm having any paranormal experiences in this house, knowing that someone died in this house, I've been like trying to pay attention a little bit more. And sorry, one thing that I have like been noticing is whenever like at night, like if I'm the only one awake and I go to the bathroom or like go to get water or just like leave my room at all during the night, I feel like I'm being watched. And like it, that like really like freaks me out. And I know that that could be a sign of something haunting your house, is like feeling like you're being watched. And it always seems to happen at night, and but it like rarely ever happens during the day. And um I like get scared to like leave my room at night because I just feel like I'm being watched, and I don't like that feeling. And there have been a couple times like during 2021 where I have felt someone sitting on my bed, but it's neither of my parents because they're both asleep. And like that like has really freaked me out. And I've I'm like I've tried like falling asleep like with like a completely black room a few times. And every time that I've tried to like get over my fear of the darkness, um I've always had like felt like someone was watching me in my room, or like felt someone sit down on my bed. And like those are the only like main experiences that I've had, is feeling like someone is watching me and feeling someone sitting on my bed when no one else in the room is um awake but me. And like I've have tried to convince myself like, oh, it's like just a stuffed animal falling off like my leg or like something like that. But that's like never the case. I'll always like look up and like nothing will be where like that I felt someone sitting. And I don't, it like really freaks me out. And I don't like feeling like I'm being watched and like feeling someone sitting on my bed. It's like really scaring me at night. And like I know it's not as bad as like what other people experience. It's like just like minor things like being watched and being feeling like someone's sitting on your bed and like not being scratched, or like doors slamming and like hearing people talk and stuff like that. But like it still freaks me out. And like now that I'm thinking about it, there was one time, like at the beginning of quarantine, where like I thought I heard people talking when I was like listening to music at like really late at night when I was the only one um awake, and when I paused my music I heard voices, but then like it stopped and I never heard it again, and like that really freaked me out. And yeah, that's pretty much like how my opinions of the paranormal have like changed throughout my life, and some experiences that I have had now that I am actively paying attention to it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know I was a bit rambly, but that's just who I am. If you liked it, leave a like and comment down below any paranormal experiences or like your opinions on like the paranormal. All of my social media accounts and other YouTube channels and anything else will be in the description down below. I post here on Mondays and on Wednesdays, or like whenever I feel like it. And so if you want to subscribe and be a part of my little corner of the internet, please subscribe. Bye.